In a little while. Go pick some stuff up, dude. I don't know. All done. Extremely happy with the way it turned out. Got everything set up. I threw away a bunch of crap, a bunch of shit I didn't need, all kinds of scraps, and the bench that was here before had been here since we moved in, which is about almost 4 years ago. And there was stuff under that bench when we first moved in. I just shoved it under there and left it and kind of forgot about it over time. And it got to the point to where I needed to just, this whole side of the garage is ugly and disorganized and looked terrible, so I figured I just want to get it done. All in all, I had a budget of $100. I'll take 150, but I only spent $96 and some change. It was 5 sheets OSB, 12 2x4s, and a box of 2-inch screws. So it's really a very inexpensive build. And the only other thing I did is I had one extra 2x4 that I already had here that I used. Other than that, I've got 3/4 of a sheet of plywood left and a couple cut-offs of 2x4s. But I'll bring you in and show you some more of it. So we'll start over here on the other side. The only thing I haven't found a place for is all this extra ductwork and stuff for the dust collector. I'll just give you a shot from back here. The best part is that I was able to get my radial arm saw back in the shop. I still got some, if I need to, I can walk over there with the door shut. But, got the saw back in here. I just need to run the wire up and plug it in. Alright, so I built the bench. Legs are 36 inches off the ground. And then it's like 15/16 or whatever plywood on top of that. And it came out, it's a nice height for the sanders there and the other stuff. And I really didn't mean to build the bench this deep. I just kind of overshot my measurements, and since I put the legs on the outside like that, I wanted to cover them up. So I made it that much deeper, but it works out. It kind of gives me room behind the sander and stuff to put things. This I had on the old bench. It's just a little bank of drawers I made a long time ago. A bunch of junk in it. But I got my miter saw set up right here. Having the radial arm saw back in the shop, I usually don't use this too much except for just cutting 2x4s and lumber like that. I put 2 shelves up here just kind of real quick. Everything I'll probably tweak things here and there and move things, but for now I just need to put all my hardwood offcuts up there and stuff, and then there's more over here. So I limited a lot of my scraps to where that's about all I have left were the scraps. Threw everything else away, and those are the remainder of the 2x4s. And the only problem now, it's not really a problem, but compared to what I had before when I had the big cabinet there, is I had my electrical and stuff going behind it and my air hose. Now I just have it right here underneath the floor mat, so it's really not in the way. And the dust collection right there for the table saw and the other stuff over there. My feet don't even touch it because the table for the radial arm saw is right here. I put my compressor down here underneath the bench. Dust collector's over there. I still need to redo it so that the arm saw is set up to it. And probably going to run, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this other stuff yet. I'm probably going to run some piping here or there and kind of get it all plugged in somehow. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Underneath, I just got all my extra dust collection stuff, biscuit joiner, sander, just a lot of stuff I don't need to get to all the time is right here. Some extra tools in the back. Down there's more of the shit that I never really touch. Chainsaws back in there. Whole box full of wine corks. Extra nut and bolt storage there. But now eventually this whole cabinet, I'm going to take this whole thing down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run one shelf all the way across the top. And this whole part of the wall is going to be nothing but bins for hardware. Screws, nails, hinges, nuts, bolts, everything. Whether I buy the plastic bins or I make a bunch of little separate things myself. So, for right now I'm happy with the way it is. I'll probably tweak it here and there and mess with things, but nothing's ever set in stone. I tried to record as much as I could, but like I said in some of the updates, I was on a time constraint. I wanted to get it done. I don't know, I figured it'd be a good way to start the new year. Got it done fairly quick. Got it done the way I want. I still have some decent room. The main thing is got a lot of walk room right here, a lot of walking room. Before, to get to my saw, I was tripping on things and crap was in the way, but it's all set up now the way I want it. So, well, yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna do the other side the same way, same kind of bench, but over there. Overall, it's about 10.5 feet long. There's a full 8 foot, and the added spot for the miter saw covering the compressor is about 2.5 feet or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Thank you for watching.